Hello. This is lesson 6.1 about sales tax. For this video, you will need your chapter 6 notes and your writing utensil, If you need to, pause the video to get those things, make sure you do that. Okay, so 6.1 is about sales tax. Sales tax. You just purchased a computer game at the electronics store. When you purchased it, you might have paid a state or local tax. A tax on selling the price of an item or service you purchase is a sales tax. The sales tax rate is usually expressed as a percent and varies from state to state. Many states have a state sales tax permit county and city governments to add an additional tax to the state sales tax. So what this means is that sometimes a state tax might be 7% and then a city tax might be 1%. So then you'd be paying 8%. So let's first look at the definition. So on your note sheet, please write down the definition of sales tax: a state or local tax on the selling price of an item or service you purchase, usually expressed as a percent. Pause if you need to get that written down. Now here's the formula. You're taking the total selling price times the sales tax rate. Okay, so what you need to do is write this on your note-taking sheet. This needs to be written down because it's the only place that you're going to have it. So you're going to take the total selling price of whatever you buy and multiply it times the sales tax rate. So let's look at an example. Harley Watson bought a cell phone for $199.95 and a phone case for $19.95. What was the total sales tax if Harley lives in Austin, Texas, where the state tax is 6.25% and the combined local and county tax is 2%? So this is where things might get a little bit more I guess one more step is just not taking the price and a percent. So first you have to find the total selling price. So they took $199.95 plus $19.95 and they got $219.90. Okay, so that's your total selling price. Then the sales tax rate is 6.2% plus 2%. Now remember, you can't use the percent sign for this in the calculator. So you just have 6.2 plus 2 equals 8.25 and then move the decimal. Now if you put these in with the percent, you might get the decimal. That would be a good thing to try with your calculator. But sometimes they're going to be more than 1%. Then you multiply and you can see here you end up with $18 and 14175. So remember, we go to the first two. Look, all of your answers should look like money. Okay, so on the practice sheet, make sure if you want to do a few and then make sure you're doing that right with Miss Dahlstrom. You also want to make sure that you are maybe writing out what you're adding and what you're multiplying and not just give an answer, because then we won't know what you did wrong. Okay, so you need to show your work on your practice. Again, use the calculator for the actual multiplication, but show me what you're multiplying and what you're adding. Please let me know if you have questions. Have a great day.